Alright, what's up everybody? It's Andrew and Logan again for another 40k bat rep. So this time, if you watched our last one, I was using Ultramarines, and surprise, surprise, I still am. So I'll just go over my list right quick. So I have 10 Tactical Marines in a Rhino with a Powerfist Sergeant and no special weapons. Then I have Devastator Squad, all with rockets and all with flak missiles, even though there's no flyers in this game right now. And they're in a Razorback, just a stock one with the heavy bolters. Then over here, I have another 10-man squad of Tactical Marines with a plasma gun. Then over here, I have a 5-man squad of Tactical Marines, and they're in a Razorback with a twin-link las cannon. Then back here, I have my big FU squad. So I have my HQ, which is a chaplain, just based out of the book. He's got Terminator armor. Then I have 9 Terminators, 3 Thunderhammers, and the rest with lightning claws, paired lightning claws. And then they bought a Land Raider. They're gonna deep strike because they can't actually fit in there, but Land Raiders are fun. So that's my list. And if we want to go over to see what Logan has, we'll just
I'll grab the camera.
skirt the table.
Edit this part.
No, staying in.
Staying in. All right.
We do it raw here. I'm on Plus Armour.
So I went super old school with my chaos list for today, since we're just basically doing intro games for Andrew.
Yeah.
So I've got a here he is, Chaos Lord Nurgle on bike with Power Fist, 4-up invulnerable save, Melta Bombs. Sorcerer unmarked on a bike with a Force Sword, Mass Level 3 Spell Familiar.
Logan, what's that sorcerer's name?
It's apparently Princess Leia.
It's Princess Leia.
And then we've got a unit of 4 bikers, 2 Sergeant here, Champion, what have you, with a Power Axe and Melta Bombs. And then we've got 3 bikes. The dudes with 2 guns have Melta Guns, and this guy is just a plain old biker. Then we've got 4 units of 5 Plague Marines, all chilling in Rhinos with Dozer Blades, which I just realized I actually have modeled, which is amazing. And then they've all got a Champion with Melta Bombs and 2 Melta Guns in each unit. And last but not least, we have 2 Tri-Las Cannon Predators with no upgrades other than that, except maybe Dozer Blades. I'll have to double check. With that, we're going to be playing on this table with a few minor tweaks. So basically the same table we had last time, since we're just filming these 2 in a row. We're going to be playing another one of the new missions from the upcoming Powerfists and Psykers tournament. This one is called, I think, let's go through and find it here. Sorry, working from my phone today. Last one's Command & Conquer, the Emperor's Finest. So this is going to be Hammer and Anvil deployment, and it's basically going to be a form of Emperor's Will, but with double a form of Scouring, not Emperor's Will. So, 2 objectives per player, and we'll be going from there. So we'll be back after we do our Warlord traits and get everything deployed. Hey, we're here at the end of deployment. For Andrew's side, we've got a Razorback here, and the dudes from it are chilling in the ruins. We got the Land Raider, another Razorback with the Devastators, and then another Rhino over there with the Tactical Squad. And then you've got, you got another one in the back, and then you've got the Terminators and Chaplain Deep Striking.
Right.
And on my side here, I rolled Master of Ambush, so I got a lot of stuff that's infiltrated. But I've got my 2 Predators chilling here. I've got a Rhino hanging out at a line of sight in these ruins here, just sitting on top of an objective. I've got my Warlord and his unit hanging out behind the building at a line of sight. And then we've got 3 Rhinos infiltrating exactly 18 inches away from these guys, so I can swing up, turn around, and shoot them. And with that, I've got first turn right now. So, Andrew, you want to try to seize? Nope. And he does not. Alright, so I will have first turn, and we'll be back at the end of Chaos turn 1. Hey, we're here at the end of Chaos turn 1. For movement, my Rhinos just spun around, moved a little bit, and disgorged the dudes inside. They all got out and shot at the Rhinos and Razorbacks here. Did 1 hull point to this guy, blew up this Rhino, and then killed a couple of the guys inside. My bikers chilling behind the building, who just buffed themselves up for fun, basically. Didn't really do anything. Over here, this rhino moved up, disgorged its guys, and they're just chilling on the objective. And my two razorbacks, not razorbacks, my two predators shot at the razorback that was over there. One of them shot at it, I should say, and blew it up. And the other one shot at the land raider and managed to stun it with a single penetrating hit.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, we are going into Ultramarines turn 1.
Alright, so we're back for Ultramarines turn 1. Not much happened. These guys just cleared out. Took some shots at the Plague Marines in front of them, killed 2 of them with their super toughness. Over here, my rocket guy fired a shot at the back of that rhino. Missed completely. The sergeant tried the same. Didn't do anything. This rhino that I deployed back here in the corner just moved up to help save whatever's going on over here. Land Raider, because he was shaken, had to take snapshots or whatever. So I tried to pick off this Predator. Just did 1 hull point, although he did 10, so it was pretty sexy.
Yeah, so he's snap firing this turn.
He's snap firing. And then these guys in the building just camped their objective. So we'll be back for Logan's turn 2. Alright, so we're back for Logan's turn 2. What'd you do, buddy?
Alright, so for my objectives, I had to kill 2 enemy units. So for movement, all my dudes just moved forward. My Predator, the one that was snap firing, moved up to 12 because he was snap firing anyway, so why not? My Rhino that was in the ruins moved out just to try to sit on objectives later in the game. For shooting, the 2 Predators went into the Land Raider and actually managed to explode it.
What?
So it's gone. Over here, we had these guys finish off the Devastator squad that was here.
Yep.
And did another hull point on the Rhino, chucking a crack grenade actually, I think, because my Melta's flubbed. And then over here, we charged in. It was not a very effective combat. I killed 1 Marine, and because Chaos, I had the challenge, so my champion went down to a Power Fist from Andrew's champion.
Yeah, the old fister.
Yeah, and with that, we're into Andrew's turn 2.
Yep. Alright, so we'll be back. Alright, so we're back for the Mighty Ultramarines turn 2. What did I do?
Deep strike?
A deep strike, and I tried to gamble, and I landed right there, so pretty much exactly where I wanted. Of course, they couldn't do anything this turn, so I think they took some pot shots at the Plague Marines, but did nothing. These guys got out of the Rhino and unloaded everything onto the Plague Marines, and 1 died. Even with the plasma gun there.
Yep. Tough bastards.
Over here, the Rhino took shots at the Plague Marines. They're still there, obviously. And then over here in the close combat, Logan killed 1 guy, and then Sergeant Fister killed 1 guy. So we're tied again, and so we're just gonna chill there. And that's my cat you can hear in the background. For this one, I had a 3 and a 6, so it was hold both objectives in the middle, which I obviously didn't get. And then we got a gargantuan creature, and we'll get rid of him after this shot. What was the other one I had to do?
6. 6 was destroy an enemy unit, I believe.
Oh, so because Plague Marines are impossible to kill, I didn't achieve that either.
Yeah, and I had 5 and 6, which are both destroyed enemy units, so I got both of mine.
Yeah, alright, so we'll be back for Logan's turn 3 after we get rid of the cat. Alright, so we're back for Logan's turn 3? 3.
Yes, sir.
So what'd you do, Logan?
Alright, Rhino came back here to sit on the objective.
Good plan.
This Rhino moved up to tank shock the Terminators.
Who failed?
Yeah, they unfortunately failed their leadership with an 11, so they ran away. Over here, for this combat, my guy finally died. Helped him up for a couple turns, can't complain.
Yep.
And then on this side, Psychic Phase, we got Enfeeble off on this unit, which was kind of nice. Then all hell broke loose, all the bolters and melta guns went into them, finished them off.
Yeah, winning on 3s is kind of balls.
Yeah, and the other big thing on it was the Predator from downtown shot his las cannon and blew up the Rhino with its single hit.
And that actually killed like
4 guys.
4 guys itself, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty gross.
And then the Predator over here managed to kill 3 of the Terminators that were still sitting outside the building.
Yeah.
So looking pretty good. I needed to hold more objectives than Andrew and kill a unit.
Yeah.
And it's looking like I probably will because I control 3 right now. But we will see what he does.
Alright, we'll be back for my turn 3. Alright, turn 3 for the Ultramarines. The Terminators just consolidated inside the building. The big 1-inch move. Over here, the Rhino rushed up to try to deny Logan getting this objective. Over here, the Marines charged this Rhino. I did 2 hull point damages to it, and I broke the gun off.
And stunned it.
And stunned it. So, it's still alive, so that's actually kind of good for me. I'll get some cover. But, yeah, we're stuck there. Other than that, not too much. My boys back here holding my other objectives, still there doing their job. But Logan's pretty much on cleanup duty now. So we'll be back for Logan's turn 4. Alright, Logan's turn 4.
So, Rhino scooted over here to get line of sight from the Predator onto the other Rhino that was here. Blew it up. Otherwise, we moved a Rhino up to here just to sort of force or corral the Terminators to try to come this way. Bikers moved over there, getting ready for the end of the game with table quarters. Scored some objectives here because I need to have both the No Man's Land objectives and kill units. And did I? Yes, I did. I killed the Rhino. Over here, my Plague Marines charged in. My champion finally didn't suck, and he has to actually roll an Eye of the Gods now. Neat. He killed the enemy champion with the Power Fist, so now we're hanging out in combat.
Poor Fisto.
Poor Fisto. So we'll see what he becomes, and we'll be back with Andrew's turn 4.
Sweet. Alright, so we're back for Ultramarines turn 4. Not much happened, not much is left. These bros climbed up the building to get on the 2nd floor because it looks like those bikers are coming in hot and heavy. And hopefully my remembering of 5th edition rules is the same as 7th, where bikes can't go up
They can.
on. They can?
Yeah, it's just the extra 3-inch move.
Back. Alright, over here, the Assault Terminators tried to get out of the building. They rolled really low, so they just moved to there. And then weren't able to save these poor Marines, who we figured out Logan's Eye of the Gods, and he became a spawn.
Yep.
So I guess Papa Nurgle wasn't happy about killing Fisto. And then he killed 2 more Marines, but we held, so everything's just sort of blocked up there. And I guess we'll be back for turn 5. Alright, we're back for Logan's turn 5.
Yep. Just moved a few things around, make sure I have table quarters. Got my Rhinos here. I got 2 Predators and the Plague Marines there. Got Plague Marines and my bike squad on that side, as well as a Rhino. And then over here, I'm not going to be able to get this quarter, but we've got my Plague Marines and my Spawn, who wiped out all but one of the Space Marines in that unit. And he actually got away this time, which is good for him. So with that, we're going into Andrew's turn 5.
Alright, Logan.
Alright, we're here at the end of your turn 5, actually.
It's my turn 5, yeah. I guess I'll talk. So over here, this Marine rallied. He just sort of walked over, and he took a pot shot at the spawn, so I think he has 1 left.
1 left, yep.
The Terminators finally got out and charged they multi-charged the Plague Marines and the spawn. I didn't actually allocate attacks to the spawn, but I put them all on the Marines and finally wiped them out. Over here, Logan finally killed that one last Space Marine was in there, so he's got that objective covered. And I guess that would be the end of my turn 5, so we can do the roll-off, Logan.
3+, the game continues. We have 1 more turn at least.
Wicked.
Alright, we'll be back at the end of Chaos turn 6.
Sweet. Alright, so we're back for turn 6. We just did both our turns because there's basically not much to do. So on Logan's turn, my Terminators finish off the spawn, and then Logan sort of just sat with everything because basically he has everything he wants, so he just got to camp all of his objectives and claims table quarters.
Yep.
Then on my turn, the Terminators and the one Marine shot at and then charged the Rhino. I did 2 hull points to it with my
1 hull point.
1 hull. Oh,
Yep,
you can't.
Thunderhammer. I count down.
Alright, he counts opposite to me. So I did 1 hull point with the Thunderhammer, and everyone else sort of whiffed or wasn't even close enough to do anything. And that would be turn 6. So we're gonna roll again.
Do it. Woo. One more turn.
One more turn.
End of the game.
Turn 7. Alright, so we'll be back. We'll do another consolidated turn again. Alright, so we're back for the turn 7 recap.
End of the game.
End of the game.
So, yeah, we're here at the end. Last turn, I basically did nothing. I could have moved my Rhino away, but no real reason to. So these guys killed the Rhino.
Yeah.
So Andrew controls that table quarter.
Yep.
I've got the other 3. So I've got that's a tertiary point. But primary is just made objective control with scouring. So I've got 4, 5, 6 points on it to your none.
Mm-hmm.
Secondary, I've got 12 plus whatever. Yeah, I've got 14 actually, because I got max every turn. And what did you end up with?
I stopped counting after I got 6, and you were way ahead of me.
Yeah, so pretty far up there though.
Yeah.
And then tertiary, neither of us have Warlord. I have Line Breaker, I have First Strike, and I have Table Quarters.
Sweet.
So overall, worked out well for me. What
Yeah.
do you think of 40k? I know it's been 2 sort of rough games for you.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't know. I'm not gonna probably get as hot and heavy as you guys are all into it, but I'll work on a new Marine list with some updated models that aren't from when I was 14.
Yeah, I noticed you have. They're not here, but you have a lot of the old Marines, like the 2-piece Marines, with the bolters strapped. to the
Yeah,
chest.
yeah, I got those. So
Yeah.
I'll probably work on a new Ultramarine list, maybe some drop pods, and we'll rock with that. But yeah, I'm probably gonna stick with Batman and War Machine as my main games for right now, just because I'm digging them. But yeah, this is fun. I'll keep playing. As a terrain builder, there's a lot of cool options for me, so
Yeah.
look forward to more cool stuff on the channel. We'll be working on some things. Probably get ready for next year's CCBB, but also have cool things for all you fine viewers to look at.
Awesome. Well, thanks for watching. As always, if you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, stay tuned for some more Bad Reps.
Keep tuned.
Keep tuned.